Hip-hop since 1987.com.
Hip Hop since 1987. We live right now on the West Coast, Inglewood, California, and we have the honor and the pleasure of bringing a gentleman to you that I'm quite sure you're very familiar with, and if not, you'll be very familiar with this man's music and his movement immediately following this interview. He goes by the name of Casey Veggies. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, man. Excellent, 100%.
First and foremost, we appreciate you welcoming us in your hood and in your home and everything like that. We're in your city turning up, but you're the man of the hour right now. You got a new project that's going to take way right as the summertime ends. So talk to me a little bit about your new project.
Yeah, the new album is called Live and Grow. You know what I'm saying? It's just a new stepping stone for me, new waves, new energy for the world, you know, new inspiration. And yeah, it's just a real heartfelt album, man, that the world needs. And I just can't wait to put it out to the people. It's been a long time coming since Life Changes, you know, since my last album. So it's about to be crazy, you know, just to deliver this music to the fans and just let everybody just soak it in and just interpret what they want, you know what I'm saying? Just take what they want and get inspired, man. I just want to inspire the world. That's what it's all about.
So how do you feel like you've grown from your last album until now? Like what can your fans and the newcomers who hear your music, what can they expect from this project?
They can just expect the new story, like the, you know, the continued story of my life, like as I continue to grow into a new person, not a new person, but grow into, you know, a better person every day, you know what I'm saying, and find myself, you know, even more. Like, I started rapping when I was 13, put out projects, you know, 7 projects in, now I'm 21, you know? So at 21, it's like, I just had to, you know, approach it as a 21-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Just like I approached every other project as a teenager, and I approached it as a high schooler, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's just like, okay, this is my first go at being a real man, you know what I'm saying? Like really growing into myself. So this is where this album is gonna sound like. It's gonna sound like that mental space, you know what I'm saying? Trying to really, you know, it sounds like a kid rapping through, you know, his memories and just through him finding himself. Like that's what it sounds like to me. And that's the concept of the album, like a coming of age story. Yeah.
Talk to me about some producers that you worked with on this project, and if you have any features, some features that'll be on the project as well.
Yeah, I worked with Hit Boy, DJ Mustard, you know what I'm saying, THC, Mike and Keys, the homie S. Dot. I worked with a lot of dope producers, the homie Fresh Chuck from Hawaii. Yeah, I worked with Polyester, shout out to Poly. A lot of dope producers out the West, man. Shout out to Dom Kennedy, Ty the Dollar Sign, Tyler the Creator. You know what I'm saying? BJ the Chicago Kid.
Oh, you got some heavy hitters on this project.
It's a crazy project, man. I got Tory Lanez on there. I got, you know, a lot of dope artists, man. A lot of dope people. And we just put it together, and it's just a great vibe, man. It just, you know, it really depicts, you know, where I'm from. And it's like I've been telling people this, it's like the album is like an excerpt of like the movie The Wood. Like it's like an audio version of The Wood, like, you know, talking about that young kid walking home from school, you know, going to parties, having fun, you know, loving girls, and, you know, just finding himself, man. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
That was actually a great comparison right there. As you mentioned The Wood, that was also, for those who don't know, that was a story about 3 young men in Inglewood, California, where we are today. But you were also recently in a movie that was taking place in Inglewood as well, entitled Dope. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go see it in theaters immediately following this interview. So talk to us a little bit about your role in that movie and your song that's in the movie as well.
I was luckily able to play myself in the movie Dope. It was an honor to do that, you know, a great experience. And yeah, my song The Boy, you know, I performed the record in the movie, actually in the club scene with A$AP Rocky. It was super ill. And yeah, it's just crazy, you know, get a song in a real movie, man, be a part of a real movie. And not just any movie, a movie that's like great for the culture and really just, you know, depicting my life, how I grew up, you know what I'm saying, in Inglewood, California.
Yeah, now the gentleman that was the director of the film, Rick, he spoke with us and he told us that he really was trying to depict his life in Inglewood. So I'm quite sure you would be one of the perfect people to tell us, like, he got it across.
He's the new kid from Inglewood. Like, I'm the new kid out of Inglewood that does music, and it just fits in so well with the movie and the story of who the kid is, how he's different, and how he's into different things, and, you know, how he's into the underground scene, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was from the underground scene, now I'm finally transitioning over. But it's always those kids that don't care about the mainstream, and they want to hear this different rapper out of the underground. They want to hear his music, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I always realized coming up. Like, you know, it was always, though, I always had my own fan base that they wasn't worried about what was going on in the mainstream. They really enjoyed what I had going on, and I love my fans for that. That's why I go hard, you know, for them.
Now, you're more than just a musician, and now you can add acting to your resume, being in the film Dope. You're also an entrepreneur. You're doing your thing with a clothing line, and you have a nonprofit attached to it. Talk to me a little bit about your clothing line and then your nonprofit.
Oh yeah, PNCINTL, that's the brand, the movement. Peas and carrots, you know, staying organic, shining hard. The new line is actually coming out very soon. The store is about to open back up in LA. You know what I mean? The Give and Grow Foundation is the new foundation that we're doing, you know, giving back to the community, giving back to all the young kids and just the youth in general, you know what I'm saying, to people in need. And yeah, we just about to just take everything by storm, the music game, the rap, you know what I'm saying, everything, the clothing game, and just give people new ideas, new inspiration, new creativity.
I know you're very big on health and fitness and things of that nature. Why is that something that's so, you know, that you're so passionate about, and how does that reflect in your sound?
I mean, you know, I used to play basketball. You know, I stayed in shape from playing sports, and you know, it's important to me. I'm not all the way on it like I should be, but it's definitely important to me. And you know, the veggie life, man, it's just the whole concept just came from being natural, organic. You know, growing from the ground. You know, from the ground up. You know, creating something that's natural, that, you know, we stay fresh and frozen. Everything we do is good for you. You know, it's nothing like fabricated, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the whole vegetable concept came from, and that's just what we pushing, like just staying original, you know what I'm saying, and natural.
So we know you got a new project that'll be out in September.
Yeah.
We know that you're also in the film Dope, as we said. Go check that out if you haven't already immediately following this interview.
Yeah.
We know you'll be dropping singles up until your album comes out. This weekend, BET weekend, you got a lot of things in store. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, actually I'm doing a show tomorrow, Samsung show with Meek Mill, Rock Nation, you know what I'm saying, Vic Mensa.
Major.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Fabulous is on that thing. And then actually I'm performing at BET Experience, LA to the Bay. Young California, you know, they doing a showcase, LA to the Bay Area, me, I Am Sue, Too Short, Vince Staples, that shit gonna be crazy. So we just about to turn up in the city, man, just have fun and just, you know, give the people what they want.
For those who don't get over here to the left coast and see what the West Coast culture has to offer, tell them what they're missing out here, not only with your sound, but the California sound in general.
They're just missing, you know, authentic music, you know what I'm saying? They missing originality, you know what I'm saying? They're missing strong culture values. And, you know, what we represent is what we stand for, you know, and that's what it's all about. Yeah.
As the year 2015 continues, what else can we expect from Casey Veggies?
New creativity, man. Just keep new music, you know what I'm saying? Just new career goals. I'm just trying to keep climbing, man. Just keep doing great things. And, you know, just like this movie Dope, man, like doing things that are good and good for my career, but also like inspiring, you know, like how did this young kid from Inglewood end up in a movie, you know, showcasing his city, you know what I'm saying? It's just great. It's just great for the culture. I'm happy about it, man, and I hope it inspires another young kid to want to, you know what I'm saying, just to take it somewhere from nothing, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on.
That's real right there. For those who want to stay in tune with your movement via social media, how would they go about doing so?
Oh yeah, you can hit me CaseyVeggies.com. Holla at me on Twitter.com/CaseyVeggies. CaseyVeggies. Make sure y'all don't say Cassie. I hate when people say Cassie. You feel me? Spell it right. You already know what it is. PNCINTL.
You know what it is, your man El Dorado, Hip Hop's 1987, reporting live from Inglewood, the one and only Casey Veggies. Make sure you look out for his album. It'll be coming at the end of September, and stay tuned to Hip Hop's 1987 for a lot more from this cat.